Leaders of 5 national groups that held a 2-day meeting under facilitation and chairmanship of President Olusegun Obasanjo in Abuja last week have faulted the reaction of the presidency to the meeting, especially its response to Obasanjo. The group, in a statement issued on Monday, said the presidency chose to react in the manner it did to a responsible and credible initiative by our groups and a former president is, to put it politely, deeply disappointing and worrying. The statement was signed by Afenifere, Yinka Odumake, Northern Elders Forum, Dr. Hakeem Baba Ahmed, Ohaneze, Chief Guy Ikoku, Pandef, Senator Basi Henshaw, and Middle Belt Forum, Dr. Isuwa Dogo. The statement reads, "Our groups are not mouthpieces of President Obasanjo, and we will leave it to him to choose how he responds to the lamentable response of President Buhari to his initiative. For us, it is sufficient to say that we have no regrets or apologies to offer for making ourselves available to dialogue with each other, exchange ideas, and recommit ourselves to pulling our nation from the brink of precipice of no return." No, the comic released at the end of our meeting, which we are confident is only the first of many, is a loud testimony to our levels of responsibility and maturity. We have received countless commendations from many responsible Nigerians for supporting and participating in this initiative to make our country a democratic and united entity. We are even more worried at this stage that a responsible and constructive effort to douse tensions, build bridges, and restore hope in the potential for the survival of our country as democratic and united entity will attract the type of childish vitriol from the presidency, including labeling us as terrorists. What? Hmm. Clearly, our current leaders are living in very deep denial if they do not recognize that our current situation represents an existential danger to the nation. We noted the commendable support of other leaders for the initiative and the statesmanship of chairmen of Nigeria, APC and PDP governors fora, who attended the second day of the meeting and expressed genuine support for it. In contrast, we are alarmed at the insensitivity of the presidency, which will rather demolish patriotic and responsible action than take steps to address gaping holes in the manner it handles our national destiny, our security, and our economy. Our fora is encouraged to pursue the time-tested strategies of engagement, dialogue, and steadfast commitment to the future of our country as secure, united, and just. We will continue to exercise our right to meet and seek for solutions and discharge our obligations to younger generations of Nigerians who deserve to live in a nation without its current frightening limitations. We believe that the presidency, our legislators, and all well-meaning Nigerians should be part of our initiative. If the presidency chooses to stay out, Nigerians have the right to ask what it is doing to address our deeply embedded problems itself. President Muhammadu Buhari should know that Nigerians can distinguish between Nigerians who care enough to do something and those with responsibility who choose to do nothing. So guys, this thing has been going on and on since this group of people they had meeting concerning the state of the nation. But what do you see? You know, the first name they call the Obasanjo is a chief divider. That is the one who divides the country, who goes about dividing the country. Whether you said he has done his own bit in the past, whether he failed in the past or whatever, because Obasanjo failed, must your own government fail? They are putting it to you. Of course, while Obasanjo was there too, he was receiving a punches here and there. He was receiving it, so it was not just as if people were praising him, not because whatever, people really castigated him, and that's it. And now all the mistakes that the past leaders made, you ought to have used that to shine. But what do we have? You are doing the same thing with them. You are even doing worse things with them to what they have done. At the end of the day, you say they should not talk anything about it. No, tell me, whether Obasanjo was not lambasted during his tenure. He was. They did that. They did that to him. So they have called him. You know, before now, he used to write letter. When they write letter, they will condemn it. They will not. They will not even say anything. See, and once you are doing things, you are making moves to make things better. People will definitely know. A situation whereby you pick and choose what you want to do, and those who are sycophants, those who are working under you, those who are getting money, those who are being paid, definitely they are not going to say otherwise. They will continue to urge you in. And this idea of saying, "Oh yes, the president does not know anything about it," it is those who are around him. They are feeding him with a errors. You can Nobody can feed you with error as a leader. Feed you with lies and you take it. Are you not in the country? Are you not in the country that you know what is happening? So those who are making excuses, they are fond of that and they will continue to blame others for their own mistake. All the mistakes now, they say no, it is not Buhari that is causing the failure or whatever we are experiencing now. It's as a result of those who have led before. Those are the ones that are causing the problem that Buhari is having. Even the policies that he's making, it is because of what happened in the past. It is never him. No, it is never him. They called Obasanjo has decided not to be writing letters. I think they invited him for this particular program because of what is happening. At the end of the day, they are calling him, and he stated the obvious. We don't even need Obasanjo to state the obvious. You as a person, you that you are listening to me, every Nigerian, you know what you are going through. But you are saying you are speaking at your own level, but nobody hears you. We are hearing all these people because they are influential, because they've had one position or the other before now. That is why we are hearing their voices. A lot of Nigerians are on the street complaining, crying, and all of that. Nobody will hear them. So we don't need anybody to tell us what is not. If you are hungry, you don't need anybody to tell you whether you are hungry. You will know. Your body will tell you. Your body system will tell you that you are hungry. Everybody knows what he or she is feeling as far as this regime is concerned since 2005. And those who choose to look at the other side are the ones, whether by error or by ignorance, or those who are eating from them or eating with them from the same table. Now they have tagged him. What is it called? They tagged him a chief divider. Is the one who is dividing the country. Okay. And again, now you can imagine that this group of people, now he has labeled them terrorists. That is what he has done, and that is exactly what these people have said. So it is in their habit. Once you criticize, the next thing they will begin to say you, oh, you did not win election, oh, you won election. Where election? Which election? Which election? Because the first tenor was so bad. Just the same way Yaya Bello will tell you that you won election, the second time election, that you did well. We can see it. They will tell you, because once they manipulate everybody, manipulate everything, they will come and be bragging on top that you are the one that voted them in. That you are the one that voted them in. I don't know whether Nigerians will learn from this if this situation is presented again to them in 2023, so that we'll be able to know what we are doing. So guys, let us even hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let us know your thoughts.